Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy for Friday, the 19th of May 2023. This is your morning message tarot reading. So we've got some astrology for today. It is the new moon in Taurus, and I have just recorded a separate reading for that. It's probably gone up a bit. I don't know. Can't remember if I'm going to put that one out earlier. Or scheduling both this and the new moon one to go out at the same time. But you'll know because you're the other side of me posting them. So anyway, however I've done it, enjoy them. So we've got some astrology for today. So the moon starts off in Taurus. It's going to conjunct Uranus, also in Taurus. It's going to sextile Neptune in Pisces. Then we're going to have the conjunction with the sun at the new moon. And then the moon will sextile Mars right at the end of Cancer before the moon moves into Gemini. And straight away makes a trine to Pluto. So there could be shock, surprises, chaos coming up from the subconscious for release. This could be emotional. Waves of emotion coming up and things like that, grief to be released, or things that we've been examining and looking at during this last lunar cycle, which are super powered up because it's been an eclipse season and we've had Mercury retrograde in Taurus. So yeah, these things coming up to be released, to let go, let them disperse out, to be transformed into light, obviously, and then new ideas. Once the moon moves into Gemini, opens us up to new ideas and things like that, and that could bring transformation. That's where the solutions start coming in. Okay, we also have Mercury sextiling Saturn for the third and final time. Mercury still in Taurus, Saturn in Pisces. So ideas for long-term plans and strategies that we came up with a month or so ago. The last Friday, we were re-evaluating while Mercury was retrograde. And now we're finding resolution and conclusion and knowing sort of, what those plans and strategies are and what we're taking forward, having been through this big reassessment and transformation over the last month. So lots to think about, lots going on, and let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say for today. So we're going to use the Work Your Light cards and we're going to use the Crow Tarot. Okay, I did say on my other read, I have some new cards, a new oracle, the Shamanic Healing Oracle cards, an early birthday present for myself. I will be bringing them into readings and things, but I just want to have a little play with them myself first. And yeah, just connect with the energies and things like that. So they will be coming in. They will be coming into the readings at some point in the future. So I might bring them out into one of my groups first, and yeah, see how they work there, and yeah, it's just gonna be a chance to get used to them and connect with them, and then sort of we can bring them into readings. Okay, so anyway, back to today, Friday the 19th of May 2023. What do we need to know? So what do we need to know for today, Friday the 19th of May 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so at the bottom, never-ending story. yeah, you know, sort of, we have cycles, we have chapters, and as we close out one chapter, one cycle, whatever, then we move into the next one, either sort of up the next level, or if we have to go back and do things again, then we go down a level and go through those lessons and those experiences again, see if we learn this time. If you find yourself hitting your head against the wall, step back and see if there's another way. See if there's a door there, or a ladder over the wall, or, you know, even a little archway that you can easily walk through. I know in my past I have spent, you know, long periods of time banging my head in a wall going, why can't I? Why isn't things changing? What's going on? I'm frustrated. Trying to force my way through like a bull in a china shop. And actually, when I've stood back and had a look along the wall, there's been a ladder, or there's been a door that's open, or there's been a little archway that I could just go along and round and through. So, yeah. If you're finding your opposition and your way blocked, look and see if there's a different way, a different strategy. Okay, with conflict and chaos. So this will be the moon conjunct Uranus energies. Okay, so even more reason to take a step back and reassess the situation, see if there's a better way. Okay, and clean it up. Okay, so, you know, wherever you're being blocked, going round in circles, not making sense of things, getting stuck, then it's time to examine it and to just clean it up. But remember, only clean up your side of the street. You don't have to clean up anybody else's side of the street. Okay, so this could also be about what it is you're leaving behind as we go towards that new moon. I think it's exact in the UK at 16:53 this afternoon. Obviously, adjust your times for where you are in the world and your time zones. But yeah, this looks like, you know, it's like what's blocking us, what's limiting us, causing chaos, disconnecting us, or skewing our energies. It's making us just go round and round in circles. This is an opportunity to step back, have a look at that, make a decision to clean it up, and then sort of we can go forward again. Believe me, that's how it works. Okay, let's do some tarot and see what the tarot has to add to the story. So we've got the Crow deck today. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man and the Five of Wands. Okay. Instead of battling in conflict, look at things from a different perspective. That's the message. I'll just go home now. Now I'll continue doing your reading. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for today, Friday the 19th of May 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So let's see, where are we? Okay, so yeah, this endless, never-ending story, chaos and conflict, 10 of Wands. It's time to clean it up. Okay, moving into the past, we've got the Page of Swords. Okay, beneath us we've got the 10 of Cups. Above us we've got the 2 of Swords. Then we've got the 5 of Pentacles. The clarifiers, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, and below we've got the Page of Pentacles. Got the Death card. Got the 3 of Pentacles, and we'll have the Page of Wands, and we'll have the High Priestess and the Fool. Okay, Okay, so the energies really are here speaking about what you need to do, what you need to think about before we actually get to 16:53 this afternoon. Okay, don't know what I'm faffing about with those for. Let's just put them out there, out the way. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, where do we find ourselves? The Ten of Wands. We're overburdened. We've taken on too much. We've said yes to too many people. We're carrying too many people's wands. It's time to clean it up. Okay. It's causing you to go round in circles and feel like you're not getting anywhere, and it's causing chaos and conflict. So we need to stop. We need to look at the 10 wands and decide which ones don't belong to us, first of all. Give them back to the people they belong to. Hi, I know I said I'd do that, but actually, really, I can't. I'm too overwhelmed, and actually I just want to give that back to you. It's not my responsibility. Okay. And then what's left, we look at and we choose one wand as a priority. Okay. Of what we're going to work on in the immediate. We're not going to worry about the others. We're just going to focus on the one thing. We're going to lighten our load, going to clean things up. And often when we just focus on one thing, just carry the one wand, what happens is that because we can give that one thing our full concentration, our full focus and everything, it helps to transform all the others as well. And you might go back to those going, oh, actually, I don't really need that now. That's no longer relevant. I'm going to keep this. I'm just going to put it in the ground so I remember I've got it. Okay, that type of thing. Okay, so lighten your load, clean things up. Going into the past is the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords is about messages. Little messages come through. It can also be like things like social media and stuff. And if that isn't enough to overwhelm you, I don't know what is. There's just so much. So yeah, again, cleaning it up, getting rid of the people and the things that aren't serving you. Are they bringing you down? Are they keeping you stuck in old patterns of comparison and envy and all sorts of things like that? Don't need it. Get it gone. Stay with the stuff that feeds your soul. Okay. A funny story, but it was just before the full moon in Libra. It's like I come to the conclusion that and I'd known for a while that I really needed to have a public Facebook page. And it's like I'm not really prepared to take my personal page public. That's my sanctuary. And so I created a public professional profile under my real name with a real picture of me, because of my private page. I don't go by my real name. I go by my nickname. And I don't have, in my profile, there's no picture of me, so that I'm quite difficult to find, which I like. If that's my sanctuary, everybody in that page I either know personally or from online relationships and friendships and connections and things. It's it's quite difficult to sort of get accepted onto that page because it is my inner sanctuary. But anyway, that's by the by. Anyway, this public profile, and invited friends and everything over, putting all my work stuff on, my programs, my offerings and things like that. And it's like straight away just this bombardment with friends requests from male profiles, but then looking at the profiles, it's like they're either scam ones or they're sock puppets. They're not really the person that they're saying they are. And it's like, oh, I'll give you a chance, and friend, accept friend request, and then sort of, oh, the bombardment with DMs just starts. And it's like, first of all, trying just sort of being polite, being friendly, give people a chance. But it very soon got very overwhelming, and it's like, you're not even, I don't even know if you're real. For all I know, you could be a bot, or, you know. So, and I did a meditation and feeling on it and how it was making me feel. It was making me feel like I didn't want to go onto my public profile, which was defeating the object of what I set them up for. And just that, you know, I just can't cope with this shit. And it's like, okay, so I now have a system in place that sort of, you know, that puts me back in control and gives me back my power, and it's not being dissipated. One, in what I consider to be wasted conversations that take me away from what I'm there to do. And also just sort of fake profiles and things like that. It's like sort of when I click on you, accept your friend request, if I can't see straight away, and if there's patterns I see that show me that suggest to me that either you're not real, you're not, things don't don't sort of tie up together, then straight away I'll unfriend you again, because I just don't have time to waste in all that overwhelm. So yeah, it's been a learning process, and yeah, I've taken my power back about it. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that's why I keep my private profile private. I have public channels and I have my private stuff. So anyway, so that overwhelm could be coming from things like social media, you know, things like envy, comparing yourself to other people, or, you know, influx of negative posts. The algorithms, again, this is quite a few years ago now that I did a little experiment, that I just clicked on one type of post that I would never normally click on, see exactly what it's about. And because I just wanted to see how the algorithms worked, because people get caught in echo chambers and the algorithms just feed them more posts of the same, which is where we get all this like spiraling disinformation and things like that. And so I just clicked on this type of post I would never have anything to do with. And I just watched how the algorithms changed the type of posts I was getting coming through, and how it just feeds into that echo chamber stuff. And, oh, if you like that, then you're going to like all of this stuff. And it just seeing how sort of the algorithms actually feed all the disinformation in and everything. I soon sort of got rid of that post and sort of clicked back onto the things that I that feed me anger. I mean, I have a wide range of stuff coming through. I don't get caught up into an echo chamber, but I don't put up with any negativity and shit on my posts. So yeah, it's interesting doing these types of experiments and things. So, and then you take back control by going, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. And then sort of critical thinking as well is a big one, you know, sort of, okay, where's that information come from? What's the sources? Okay, where's this expert come from? You know, what's their credentials? Where's the evidence to back this up? What's, you know, and we'll look into things. No, that is disinformation. So I don't know how we've got onto disinformation. I know we've got The Page of Swords. So one of the messages for today is beware of disinformation, clean up your social media, and yeah, it will do. Your brain will just thank you. It will fill your life with happiness. The Ten of Cups. So yes, and if it's not social media, just cleaning your life up. Anywhere in your life that you feel like you're going round and round in circles, it's causing chaos and confusion, and you're feeling overwhelmed, and you don't know what the truth is. Okay, just clean it up, cut it out, bring yourself back to a place of joy. The Ten of Cups. Okay. And then message from Spirit. We've got the Two of Swords here. So I've talked about this all week, about we're in the midst of this fixed ground cross, and all the conflicting perspectives, energies. Again, it could be this that's caused new conflict and chaos and going round in circles. And I said yesterday about come back to the centre of the cross, come back to the centre of these energies and just sit there. We're in a moment of pause. Well, a week of pause actually. We don't actually start moving forward again until after the 23rd. So, you know, there's no need to make any decisions on a direction to go or anything. What you need to do first of all is clear up the mess. Bring some clarity and some vision into your life. Okay, so yeah, sit in the ambiguous place. And then the energy we're moving into, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and again, this takes me back to the overwhelm and the Page of Swords. Are you comparing yourself to other people's? Do you think you're in lack because the things you see about other people is, you know, everything's working well for them, they're infinitely abundant and things like that? They're doing better than me. How comes that's working out? How comes they're recruiting people? For me, the message of the Five of Pentacles is to stop looking outside and comparing yourself to other people. Turn your attention inwards. Go into the heart, connect to the heart, and connect to all the abundance, all the love, all the joy, everything that is in there. Connect to that, be in that energy, that vibration, and then start vibrating that out into your world. And that's another way of cleaning it up. If you're surrounded by negative energy, negative people, again, do this into the heart, connect to your heart space, your own higher vibration, and start radiating that out. Start loving yourself and your life. Show gratitude, you know, even if stuff's hard. And I know it is hard for all of us at the moment. We can have gratitude that we're getting through each day, or even if we're just gratitude that we're getting through each moment. Okay, it is about stop looking outwards, come inwards. And at the new moon, you know, it's a perfect time for looking inwards. And we've got the High Priestess coming out here and the Death card. So anyway, moving on to the clarifiers, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Do the work, clean it up. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody else is responsible for doing it for you. You do your own work. Okay. And yeah, there seems to be a big dividing line sort of emerging at the moment between people that want to do the work and are committed to do the work, and those that aren't. Okay, so, you know, which side, which way are you going? And also because the Aries new moon solar eclipse last month was all about the Aries energy, the I am, the taking responsibility for yourself, being the emperor, self-mastery, organising, creating your life, creating your world. So it's all a bit of a review of that as well coming in here. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Five of Cups. So there may be parts of you, things that you're leaving behind, and there may be some loss, some disappointment, things not worked out quite the way you wanted, regret, things like that. This new moon today is a perfect opportunity to let go of those regrets, let go of the spilt cups. With my Mercury retrograde group, we're just having a little closing ceremony with the new moon, where their task before we actually come together as a group is to write down a list of things they're wanting to leave behind that no longer serves them and things like that. Write it all onto a piece of paper, spend time, feeling the emotions around it. I've said, maybe, doing the Ho'oponopono poem over the list to send send away and release all of that with gratitude. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Changing the energy. Okay, so we let go of the Three Cups, we let go of all that we're letting go of, and we turn and we see the two upright cups, the love that's still there. Okay, and we use that as inspiration to spark us onwards. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius card, aiming for the stars. What's your new intentions with the full moon? I keep saying full moon, with the new moon. Okay, what have we let go of that stuff, clean stuff up? Then what's the new intentions? What do we want to bring more of into our lives? Okay, so the underneath cards, which is what's going on in the subconscious, what's going on just out of sight. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. It's it's the beginning opportunity to actually create something tangible, a new beginning in our life. But first we need to let go of the old. We need to go through that transformation, the Death card. With the Three of Pentacles, coming into balance, working on our own self-mastery, learning new ways of being in the world that will bring abundance and financial rewards and things. Come to fruitation. Cherries. Cherries is one of my things, one of my spell things for having it all. It's like, what do you want? Well, I want a great big ice cream sundae with all the the strawberry juice, the chocolate juice, the sprinkles on top, the crushed nuts on top, and I want a cherry on top. What are you wanting to create with a cherry on top? Okay, and that sparks our inspiration to go get it. Okay, so we've set the intention, we've fired the intentions at the stars with the Knight of Wands, the Sagittarian energy, and now we tune into that beginning spark of inspiration, the new energy coming into us. And then with the new moon, we go into silence, we go into receptivity, the High Priestess. We come to stillness and we tune into the whispers of our higher self, of source, of spirit, to guide us to those first steps so that we can begin the new journey with the Fool. Okay, so that's your mission for you for today, if you choose to accept it. I hope that resonated for you. I hope that you got something from it, helpful, useful stuff. Do go and watch the new moon in Taurus reading, because that gives more of the new positive energies coming in. This reading is to a large part about sort of what you need to do before the new moon. the releasing, the cleaning up, the completion part of it. And then the new moon reading is about the energies, the transformation and everything that's coming, that you're going through. So yeah, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, stay safe, know that you're loved, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.